and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I was going to post a video on how to throw a stress-free DIY party for your children, but I had to change course because I wanted to start the video off by showing you all the things that I had bought for the DIY party, and when I got to it I realized that I had literally bought 5 things for his party, and then I thought it would be just such a great video to show you how I threw him a Pokemon themed birthday party, all the decor I did for him on a budget and only buying 5 things. So to start this video off, I'm going to show you what I bought, and then I'm going to show you how I decorated my home for my child's Pokemon 5th birthday party. I bought these because I thought we were going to serve ice cream and this would be fun, and it had yellow, the Pikachu colors. I bought some yellow cupcake wrappers from the dollar store because I was planning to make some lemon cupcakes. A candle, number 5. I really didn't need to buy this, but I did. A bag of balloons. I bought 2 of these bags actually, so 2 bags of balloons. My splurge for his birthday was this Pikachu balloon. Now I did find it at a party store for, I think it was 300 crowns, and I was not about to pay that kind of money for it. So we opted for a cheaper one, but we didn't buy it. And then when I went to a party, I found this Pikachu balloon for half the price. This was, I think, 120 crowns, so $12, which was a lot more acceptable for me. So I bought this. So let me show you how I managed to throw a great Pokemon party with just these 5 things and DIYing everything else. So for this Pokemon, I had some pink cups from another party, and I don't mind using pink for my boys. They like the color, so that went perfectly with that. And then these plates I had on hand, as well as these cups. These cups came with the pink one. We got 3 different colors. There was a light blue and sort of green, and they matched perfectly with this character. Now don't ask me what all the characters are. I am not sure. My sons have tried to teach me. That does not work. And then obviously this one I know, Pikachu. I had these plates that I'd used for another party. They're plastic. They're hard plastic, so they're really easy. You can't wash them and reuse them again. But you can't put them in the dishwasher. So I had these ones as well, and I had bought these a couple of years ago as well. I've never used them. They're still in the pack. As you can see, I spent 10 crowns for them. The one I bought it at Ica Maxi at a grocery store, and it was just really inexpensive. So they had the yellow and white. I thought was fun. And then I bought some just plain yellow napkins. Now I did go to look for Pokemon plates as well as Pokemon napkins, but they were just so expensive, and I was not about to spend that kind of money on these sort of plates and serviettes that we're going to throw away. I don't believe in that. I like to use what we have, and my kids are not going to worry about whether the plate has a Pokemon pattern on it or not. I did buy something else, but I'm going to explain to you a little later on. And then I had this yellow vessel that was given to me by some kids who I did teach. I am a nursery teacher. And then my mother so kindly bought me these straws last year. I know you can't get plastic straws, and they're not really environmental friendly. I understand that. But for this party, I had these on hand, so I thought I was going to use them. I had all the different colors of the Pokemon characters, so I took them. They are these sort of bendy straws. They can bend like so. So my son is really excited to use these. This was another Pokemon character, and I had this is a it is a bed runner that my mother made for my sons. I've used it a couple of times, but it was the perfect color, so I ransacked their cupboard and I found that one. And then I also had this one on hand. This is quite popular in Sri Lanka, very bright sort of colors that they use. Is a place called Barbara and Sons only that really produce these sort of materials, bright color materials. This worked really well, as you can see. I mean, the orange and the light orange, I couldn't have planned it any better. So that's what I had. So as you know, you shop your home, you might find some gems, and this came obviously as a set with the yellow one, so but I'm using it here with the orange, as you can see. And then I got this tablecloth from my mother-in-law a few years ago. This has these matching serviettes, but I don't think I'm going to use that for the party, but this one matched the blue on this character as well. And then I had this character, which was really great because the bluey green was on this, and then the orange colors matched there. So this is what I found in my home. So I have for the tablecloth, I'm planning to do an ice cream bar. I'll show you that later on. So all these things I had at home. I didn't go out and buy anything except for these ice cream mugs. So really I have not spent a thing so far for my son's birthday, and I've got quite a lot of decor already happening here. Then my son got this for his birthday from my mother. We usually like to put something in the post and pretend she sent it from Sri Lanka. I, of course, bought it, and I'm going to use it. It's a book, just a plain book with paper on it, and it's got the Pokemon characters, and I'm going to use this as part of the decor. So don't be afraid to use things that have the Pokemon that think outside the box. I mean, this is a book, but I can use it really, really nicely. And then he got this pencil case that came with it as well. This one I'm also going to use as a piece of decor. This one I printed out. I did print out a couple of these in 2 sizes. So this is really for the cake. If anybody saw my shorts would notice that I had made some cupcakes yesterday morning for my kid when he turned 5. We had a little celebration. I attached toothpicks on the back, and I just put this on the cake, and that was my cake topper. I mean, kids at this age, they don't really care if you spend hours and hours on the cake. My son just wants a sweet cake, goodies cake. These ones I made as well. I cut them out while watching TV one day. I had laminated them just to make them a little bit more sturdy. I'm going to put in some toothpicks, and then I'm going to add them on some lemon cupcakes that I'm going to be making. So those are everything I have here. And on this side of the table, here again, I did not buy a sign. I have made the sign myself. Happy birthday. I printed out the letters, and then I laminated them all, and I cut out these small Pikachus, and I added them to each of these letters so that it had sort of a theme, the different colored letters for all the different types of characters. So I do have happy birthday, and then I have his name. His name is Matthew. So all that is there. I will show you how I hang it up. In addition to that, I've got the cake stand out, which is probably what we're going to need. Now, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about this goodie bag. Now, I normally would never ever have bought party bags, but this one was 29 crowns. There were eight in the pack. They were 29 crowns. That would be roughly about $2 to $3 for 8 of them, and they were really, really great because I did see them at the party shop, and they were 59 crowns. They were almost double at the party shop. I really was not going to spend that much money, but in the end, when I found it for 29 krona, I had printed these out, and I was going to buy these cellophane bags that I got for 10 crowns at the dollar store and paste these on it, and they were going to be their loot bags. But that turned out to be almost as costly as this did. I think this was like 9 crowns more. So for 9 crowns, it's really not worth me spending my time. I could be better use. So this was worth my time buying. So that's how I really spend money on parties. These ones were 25 crowns. Now it's quite expensive for 4 erasers, especially if you were going to give them an entire pack like this for their giveaway. But what I thought was I bought 3 of them, so they were a little costly, but I'm going to divide them up. We're going to have about 9 to 10 children. So I'm going to open the packs up, divide them up, and each child is going to get 1 eraser, which makes it a lot more cost effective. So that is the way to go when you're thinking of parties and trying to save on costs. Then I just bought, we're so used to with Corona, we were starting to give everybody these packed sweets. So I bought them this one. It's very popular in Sweden. It's a biscuit chocolate. This is Dime. It is a Swedish chocolate. You can get them at IKEA. These are really mini ones in individual packs. They're awesome. Everybody loves them. My kids love them. I love them. It really is very, very popular here in Sweden. It's a hard toffee inside the chocolate. So they're going to get that in the goodie bag as well as this one as well. This is also a Swedish chocolate. Now I might buy some sweets to add into it, but at the moment I'm looking at it, it's got quite a lot of stuff, and I had these ones on hand. They're all new, they're not been used, but I had these ones on hand from a previous party, so I'm going to give everyone one of these animals as well into their goodie bags. So that is that. And then I just thought it would be fun. My husband's friend is a dentist, and usually when we go to the dentist, we get a lot of toothbrushes. So these are these wooden toothbrushes. So they come individually packed. I thought it would be fun to add in a toothbrush to the goodie bags, just because I thought the parents would think it was fun that I gave them a toothbrush to brush their teeth. Now, the reason I think it's going to be funny is because I am their teacher. So my son goes to my nursery school. So the kids who are all coming to the party are my students. So it would just be quite funny that I actually gave them a toothbrush. I usually don't like to give sweets, but these are chocolates, and I think I'm just going to keep it at this for the sweet bag. So these are all the things that I'm working with for my son's birthday, and this is a lot actually. Once the tablecloths come up, table runners go up, as you can see, the table is looking very, very colorful. Lots of things happening here. And once I lay everything out and I put all the these three cloths out, so one of them is going to go over here, and then I'm going to hang up all their figures, so everything is just going to look really, really beautiful. I hope you've enjoyed this video and it's given you some ideas on how to decorate for your kids' next birthday party without having to go to the shops and buy yourself a lot of themed Pokemon or themed birthday items. You don't really need to spend a lot of money. Your kids just want to have a really fun-filled party. As you can see, you can make so many of these things at home, use what you have, and keep your costs down. So I hope this video has helped. Give it a thumbs up if you like it, share it with your friends and family, and join me next week when I give you my 10 tips for a stress-free birthday party, what you should do and what you should think about to keep it classy, cost effective, and most importantly, stress-free for you, especially if you're a full-time working mum like myself, Monday to Friday, and you don't really have time. Join me next week. These tips are definitely going to help you. Thank you, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.